Hello, we are Inara and Paula, and we are to explain our experiment on atomic model. First, we are going to start explaining the atom atomic model. This atom was created between 1803 and 1808 by John Dalton, although the author named it atom theory. The model clarified what the chemicals redacted in physical geometric ratios, and we went to substance reduced to form two or more different compounds. Then the result of these ratios are whole numbers. Furthermore, the model clarified that even though a great variety of different substances exist, they could be explained in terms of a rather small number of elemental constituents or elements. Atoms of the same elements are equal to each other and different from the other element. The matter is made up of tiny invisible particles called atoms.
The second one that was created was Thomson's atomic model, which is a theory of atomic structure proposed in 1904 for Thomson, toward the electron in 1897, a few years before the discovery of proton and neutron. In the model, the atom is made up of negatively charged electrons in a positive atom, embedded in it just like the resins of a pudding. It was from this comparison that the assumption was called the resin pudding model. He postulated that the electrons were evenly distributed inside the atom, suspended in a cloud of positive charge. The atom was considered as a positively charged sphere with electrons distributed as small granules. The main tool Thomson had for his atomic model was electricity. The mass of the atom is equal to the mass of the protons. Protons and electrons have equal charge but opposite signs. In a neutron atom, the charge is zero since the number of electrons is equal to that of the protons. An atom is shaped like a sphere where protons and electrons are randomly distributed.
Rutherford atomic model is an atomic model or theory on the internal structure of the atom proposed by the British New Zealand chemist and physicist Ernest Rutherford in 1911 to explain the result of his Joule-Fall experiment. Rutherford concluded that the mass of the atom was concentrated in a small region of positive charge that prevents the passage in alpha particles. He suggested a new model in which the atom has a nucleus or center in which the mass of the positive charge are concentrated at that the negative charged electrons are in the extranuclear zone. There is a small region for the positive charge called the nucleus. The mass of the atom is almost equal to the mass of the protons and electrons. The atom was like the solar system. The nucleus was the sun, and the electrons were planets there were around. The protons are in the center of the atom, and the electrons distribute around it.
Bohr's atomic model is a classic model of the atom, but it was the first atomic model in which a quantization from certain postulates is introduced. The model can be considered transactional in that it falls between classical and quantum mechanics. It was proposed in 1913 by the Danish physicist Niels Bohr to explain how electrons can be stable orbits around the nucleus and why atoms had characteristic emission spectra. Two problems that were ignored in Rutherford's previous model. Furthermore, Bohr's model incorporated ideas taken from the photoelectric effect explained by Albert Einstein. Electrons move stably at a certain distance from the nucleus with a definite energy. Electrons follow a circular orbit. Its orbit is called as an energy level.